Only moments ago, New York has come under attack. Witnesses claim to have seen hundreds of UFOs. It's opening fire! Oh my God!
We make this film to make fun out of Nazis, but not of the victims of the Nazis, and that was really important sort of clarification. We didn't want to make fun out of that part of, because there's nothing fun about it. The Nazis, they had a lot of secret weapons experiments and also secret technology experiments, and one of those experiments was actually their plan to create some sort of rocket that would be able to reach the orbit and maybe further to the moon.
Where are we from? The dark side of the moon! And we come in peace!
And we sort of took that idea and started to make fun out of it and found it to be really an entertaining world.
Who are these guys anyway?
Nazis from the moon.
That's too much.
It becomes like a static noise, like another Nazi melodrama. Bzzz. When somebody does a comedy out of it, it sort of sparks. I mean, it's the same message what I want to say as you know, everybody else was. I want to say that Nazis are bad. God damn it, they're the worst kind. But if I talk about comedy, maybe people listen to the message a little bit differently.
Und fegen alle diese Untermenschen von der Erdkarte.
Shit, this just keeps getting better and better.
They said to me that, Timo, if you had been a German filmmaker, you would have never been allowed to make this film. But now that I'm a Finn filmmaker, I have a bit of a distance to it. And the financiers, German financiers, they were able to understand that I have a little bit of a different view to it. We created this big social network around our film ever since 2005. We started to build it. It's a proper crowd investment idea, so that the people don't just give money, but they're actually investing money. Small sums starting from 1,000 euros and going up to, you know, whatever they're willing to put. But the idea is that it's a proper investment, so that when the film is finished and starts to make money, they also get their money back and also a little profit if everything goes well. I think we were the first one who sort of did it in this scale. And we have different ways to reach the people, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or YouTube, or we're using you know, tens of thousands of direct email addresses from the people, newsletters and stuff like that. So we have these channels, a lot of these channels, whenever we need to get a word out. For example, a word like, okay guys, now we're going to need your help financially, why don't you invest on us and stuff like that. So we can reach several 100,000 people like this, and it's a powerful marketing asset. I would definitely do that because we had really good experiences with that. The best kind of internet advertisement is when you engage your audience, so that you sort of work together with these people. You don't advertise to them, you ask them to join you, and then together you create this big group of people who are talking about the film to their friends and friends, and you can have a reach of several million people. Our crowdsourcing communities around the world, our crowd investments we were able to only do inside European Union because of the financial laws. We would have had a lot of more from all over the world, but it's very complicated to do it like that.
The world is sick, but we are the doctors.